N1CDN. 8 o'clock on Friday, and once again, time for the Triple F Net. This is Victor Echo 9 Zulu Papa. The name is Don in Russogonis, New Brunswick, for the Triple F Net, which is the Friday night Fredericton Fusion Net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic for the net at this time? And that is there, or are there any announcements for the net at this time? Any announcements? Quiet on that front as well. And with that, we'll get started. This is Victor Echo 9 Papa. The name is Don in Russogonis. I'll be your net controller tonight for the Triple F Net. We usually have a topic of discussion, and this evening the topic is, what would be your dream antenna? Once again, the topic of discussion is, what would be your dream antenna? So, with the topic being put out there, the line is out. Let's see what we can catch. This is VE9ZP. Waiting for check-ins to the Triple F Net. Please come now.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Oscar, mobile.
Charlie Alpha Portable, VE9MCA Portable.
November 1, Charlie Delta November Portable.
All right, we'll go with those four. We got a mobile and a couple of portables, so we'll start with the mobile there. Malcolm, VE9, Mike Oscar, come on in with any comments for the net.
VE9 ZP in the net, VE9 Mike Oscar, Malcolm, normally in the handmill, but right now I'm mobile on VE1 AMH repeater. My son's doing some football, so we're down here in Sackville for the early part of the evening. So dream antenna. I don't know. I think depending on where I'm at, I'd like to get a tower and something on the tower, but I'm not sure what my wife would think about that. So for now, my fan dipole for HF works pretty well and stuff. But eventually, depending on where I'm at in future, I might consider a tower and a whole bunch of antennas hanging off of it. Anyway, you have a good evening, Don, and have a good net. Back to you, VE9MO.
VE9MO, VE9ZP. All right, Malcolm. Good on that, man. Yeah, happy wife, happy life for sure there. I know I'm kind of going the other way. I was putting, the last antenna I put up was my 80-meter loop, horizontal loop, and part of it stretched over the driveway to the peak of the house. And the wife came home and she saw that and she looked at me and she had that look in her eyes and she just said, no more wires. So I thought, okay, no problem, no more wires, that's cool, yeah. Didn't say anything about beams on towers though. So that's the next project actually, is a 50-foot tower with a 7-element tri-bander on it. So anywho, she's all good with it. She knows what's going up in that. So anyways, Malcolm, thanks a lot for the check-in there, man, and good luck with your son's football there. And have a great weekend, sir. Clear with Malcolm, and now we'll go to the portables. VE9 Mike Charlie Alpha Portable, come on in with any comments for the net.
Yeah, VE9 Zulu Papa with the Triple F Net, Victor Echo 9 Mike Charlie Alpha Portable. Mike here in Irstown. Good evening, Don, and everybody on the net. Yeah, very good. Well, my dream antenna would probably be a good sturdy 80 to 10 meter vertical with lots of ground wires and maybe even a tower acting as the vertical there, good and sturdy, so it won't, the wind wouldn't pull it down there for sure. That would probably be my dream antenna. Other than that, I already have a tower and lots of VHF, UHF antennas on, and inverted V dipole on north-south for 80 meters and east-west for 40 meters. I can switch between the two inverted V's at this time, but I'd like to try that good sturdy vertical there, multi-band there. That would be my dream antenna. Other than that, pretty good day there. I went to go ahead and change my summer tires, so hopefully it won't snow from here to the summer. Anyway, have a good net there, Don, and thanks for calling me. And I'm coming through my personal note with my laptop and my FT2 DR, transmitting with half a watt here. So back to you. Have a good net. We'll be listening for a while. VE9ZP, VE9MCA portable, 730.
Oh, fine stuff there, Mike. VE9MCA, VE9ZP. Yeah, vertical is that's definitely something to consider. I haven't dabbled with verticals that much lately. I've read up on them a little bit, but haven't put anything into use going up as opposed to my dipoles. Anywho, thanks a lot for the check-in, Mike. Have yourself a great weekend, sir, and keep the rubber on the road there, my friend. Hi, hi. Next, we have one more portable, November 1, or number 1 Canadian, I guess. I think that's John, November 1 CDI. Come on in, John, with any comments for the net.
Well, good evening, everyone. The name is John is my boss. Small world. And good evening. It's 26 degrees and portable in the backyard here right now. A little too breezy to have a campfire tonight, but this will probably be the last weekend that we can't have a campfire. It's going to get too hot after this. My dream antenna. At first I said a step IR, and I thought about it again. I thought, you know, you need a 50-foot fold-over crank-up tower. I'm on a small lot, and that's a lot of money. And I thought, you know, my dream antenna would be, you know, a short, sturdy structure to hold a VHF, UHF stacked array, just two of them, phased with an as-L rotor, so I can track satellites as they're going by. And that would be my dream antenna. So it's a beautiful night. The sun is about 10 degrees over the horizon right now. Still daylight. And we're just sitting in the backyard. My wife and I just have a couple of glasses of wine in our hands and just relaxing and enjoying the day. So be safe and enjoy it. Enjoy life. That's what the true meaning of life is. I read somewhere that all animals except man understand the true meaning of life is to enjoy it. So with that, back to net control. This is N1CDN, also known as Victor Echo 9 Oscar Oscar. Depends on what part of the world I'm on.
November 1 CDN, VE9ZP. Good on everything there, Steve. Yes, indeed. Sorry about the mix-up in the name there. I was thinking one and I said the other. Anyways. Right on. Yeah, that would definitely be a good setup to go with the stack array for satellites with the rotor there. Man, oh man. Lottery time is coming. It's got to be coming. Well, thanks a lot for the check-in there, Steve, and good to hear you from down there in Florida. And have a great weekend, you and the missus there. So with that, we're at the bottom of the list. This is Victor Echo 9 Zulu Papa. The name is Don in Russellgornish, New Brunswick, and we are on the Triple F Net tonight, the Fredericton Amateur Radio Club Friday Night Fusion Net. And the topic of discussion is what would be your dream antenna? So with that being said, we need some more check-ins. So any more check-ins to the net, please come now.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Uniform Sierra.
Texas, England, VE1PE. Victor Echo 9, Papa Angel November, V9 Cheyenne.
Victor Echo 9, Alpha India.
All right, we're going to hold it right there, and thank you for the reminder there, Gary. My apologies there, sir. I see I don't have a check mark beside you here. I got so caught up with the mobile and the portables there, and I do humbly apologize, sir, Gary. So I'll let you take first spot on this run here. Come on in with any comments for the net there, VE9AI.
V9ZP, Net Control VE9AI. Very good, Don. We'll let you by with it this time, but don't let it happen again. Hi. Anyway, just back to antennas. I guess I've gone through the thing in my early days of ham back in the 90s of towers, and had 2 towers here, a 50 and a 40, and tri-bander beam, and I had 9 or 10 antennas all out here at one time, but kind of backed off now. I took the 40 down at one time. Now I took the 50-footer down and have 20 foot left. That's about all I can handle at my age. But anyway, we had a nice setup at the cottage tower and everything, and a tree came down there a few years ago and upset everything and broke it all down, fell on the tower and whatnot. So anyway, we're back to wire antennas and doing well with that. So very good, Don. Pass it back to you, V9AI.
V9AI, V9ZP. Good on everything there, Gary. Yeah. Mother Nature, she can be cantankerous sometimes, and she lets us know when she's around, that's for sure. Oh boy. Well, thanks a lot for the check-in there, Gary, and once again, I do apologize for missing you on that first tip there. You got a check mark beside you now, for sure. All right, have a great weekend there, Gary, and next on the list, we have VE9GUS. Come on in, Gus, with any comments for the net.
Well, good evening to you, sir. Good evening to everyone on frequency. VE9GUS here in Moncton. Just a question for you. What's wrong with 146625? I was sitting up there waiting for the net to come on, and not a thing going on up there at all, so I decided to better scan around a little bit, and I had to come down here to my channel 13, which is 145190, and that's where you're sitting here now. So I'm just kind of curious to see what's happening to that repeater of ours here in Moncton. I'm connected to the maritime room, but nothing was happening. So I'm just wondering if it's not working or not. I guess you'll know the answer. Anyway, sir, as far as antennas are concerned, with me, if it works, I like it. That's about the only thing I can tell you. Hi. Anyway, have a nice week. Take care, everybody, and be safe. Hi, Gary and Fredericton, and we'll talk to you guys later. VE9GUS there.
Victor 9, Mike Charlie Alpha for info.
I do not have an answer for you. I'm sorry. What we usually do, we're coming through the maritime room as well on the VE9 FNB repeater here in Fredericton. But we run the analog on 147.3, which is VE9 Fox Golf Papa, and do that for a half hour, and then 8 o'clock we do the switch over to FNB, which is 145.390. So I am not 100% sure what the issue is with that other repeater. Maybe one of the other guys on here might be able to help you out there. Anyways, guys, have a great weekend there, sir. Thanks a lot for checking in, and do stay safe. And with that, we're going to VE1 Tango Echo. Murray, come on in, Murray, with any comments for the net.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I think Mike, VE9MCA, had an announcement there. Don, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, okay, very good. This concerning the Moncton Fusion repeater. The problem with the repeater is with the ports are not working properly. There's only one port, and it was keeping switching back and forth. So the router is only seeing one port on. So we had to park it on the VE9 MFR, just the repeater site, its own room. So we're not on the CQ maritime room at this moment until that problem is fixed. So anybody who wants to check in there, you have to go through another repeater. MFR is not on the CQ maritime room until the router and the ports are back in operation. That's the information I had for Gus there and anybody else listening there. Back to net control, Victor Echo 9 Zulu Papa, Victor Echo 9 Mike Charlie Alpha Portable.
VE9 MCA, VE9 ZB. All right, Mike, good on the info there. And hope that clears up that little conundrum. So it's one of those hurry up and wait situations. Great, gotta like that. You know, technology's great when it works, but boy, is it ever a pain in the you-know-where when it doesn't, that's for sure. All right, Murray, come on in there, VE1 Tango Echo.
Yeah, okay, Don. Thanks for calling me in, and good evening to everybody on net this evening. A nice evening here up on Keswick Ridge, just outside of Fredericton. Well, I think as we talked on the analog side, my dream antennas are gone. I had a 60-foot tower and a 40-foot tower, and on the 60-foot I had a tri-bander for 10, 15, and 20, and then I had a 13-element 2-meter beam, and on the other tower I had a 6-meter beam and a J-pole for 2 meters. And that was 35 years ago. So they're gone, and being the age I am, I'm not back into towers, I'm back into wires. So we just have off-centered fed dipoles and a dipole for 60, and looking at maybe an in-fed here later on. So that's about it. I would like to have a nice tri-bander up, but no, that's gone. I think this digital side has kind of swayed me back into the hobby again. So voice over IP and with Fusion and DMR and that sort of thing, it's kind of keyed my interest again. Anyway, that's enough of that. Anyway, Don and everyone on net, have a great evening, great weekend coming up, and take care and enjoy. Back to you, Don, VE9ZP, VE1, Texas, England.
VE1 Tango Echo, Texas, England, good one. VE9ZP. All right, Murray. Yeah, good on everything, and I know. Like I said earlier, I'm still a little bit south of 60, and we're still nimble enough that we can still get up and down the towers. So I figure, what the heck, might as well go for it. So that's why we're going with the 50-footer and the 7-element tri-bander there. Also, it was from a silent key here, and I think it would just be a nice little homage to him to get it back up and operational, and I think he'd be smiling on that one from up above there. Anywho, next on the list we have Bert, VE9 Papa Indian November. Come on in, Bert, with any comments for the net.
Good evening, everyone. Not much to report. Did a 20-hour shift last night, watching a nice little St. Hold that the phone company is digging in St. Leonard for the Trans-Canada fiber optic that was installed in the middle of the 80s. So they have a problem there. They have a flock on 2 fibers out of 14 fibers. So I repair that, and it can only be done after midnight. So we're going again tonight. But last night I was alone because they didn't have the okay to play with it. But tonight at midnight there's going to be 2 splicer there and doing the job. So we should be ending around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning roughly there. By the time that we fill back the old of about 6 feet, 7 feet deep there. So everyone stay safe, and I got a call out this tonight there from the Atlantic pharmacy there that we have mostly in every big cities in the Atlantic, and they were giving out vaccines, COVID-19, since we get all our medication there and all that, so they were just going through the list and calling everybody who wasn't vaccinated because they had some leftovers for the day. So if you get called, well, go and get it there. That's the only way we'll cure and get over it. It's by getting our vaccine, we hope, and then maybe we'll be able to travel a little bit more. Have a pleasant evening and a good weekend, and something that I haven't heard yet. Happy Mother's Day. Guys, have you forgot? You gotta buy lobster for Sunday. Hi. No, save your money and get it next week. It's too expensive this week. Hi. Have a good one.
All right, Bert, VE9VIN, VE9ZP. You didn't comment on the topic of the evening there, Bert. It's what would be your dream antenna? Back to you, VE9VIN.
Say, oh well, I don't have a dream antenna because I don't do HF. Well, I do HF, but at the club station, we used to have 8-element beam there, 18-foot long horizontal beam, and when we moved to the fire station, well, we had to downsize because the way the building is built. So we've got a DXCC and G5RV. And if I put something here, because I'm aiming to get the 991 pretty soon, the way I'm built, I've got 100 feet deep lane, and at 75 feet, well, I've got a steep of about, steep going up of about 50 feet. So, no, probably going to be a wire antenna only there. Don't think I'll be able to put a beam. Otherwise, although that I have a nice 6.2 feet telephone pole that I got planted 25 years ago when I got the house, and didn't put nothing in it yet. What a shame. I got a GP9 over the house, on top of the roof of the house, and that suits me good. When I wanted to do HF, I was going to the club, and I also have a 5-element beam VHF with that, and that's plenty for me for now. Don't need more. I got plenty to play with. Back to you.
VE9VIN, VE9ZP. Roger on everything there, Bert. That sounds not too bad. Not too bad, man. And, hey, if you're happy with what you got, absolutely good on everything. Well, thanks for the check-in there, Bert, and have a great weekend there, sir. And Bert is at the bottom of that list. So, we are looking for more check-ins to the Triple F Net tonight. The topic of discussion is what would be your dream antenna? And this is Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa. The name is Don in Russell Gornish, your net controller tonight. So any more check-ins for the Triple F net, please come now.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima.
Victor Echo 9, Juliet Charlie Tango.
All right, we got 2 in that round. We'll start off at the top there with Paul, VE9PAL. Come on in, Paul, with any comments for the net.
Yeah, Victor Echo 9 ZP, this is Victor Echo 9 PAL. How you doing there, Don? And Jean-Claude coming behind me there? Yeah, my antenna would be, well, I'm going to put up another one, but it's just going to be a dipole, a 40 meter. I already got a 80 meter up there, but I think I'll climb up my tower a bit there and put the 40 meter up there. That's about it. I got everything I need here. I mean, I don't need no super. I mean, I can, even with my HF, I talked to somebody out in Europe, so I'm happy. But other than that, you guys all have a great week. Take care of yourself. P9PAL.
V9PAL, V9ZP. All right, Paul, good on everything there, man. Yeah, as long as you're getting out and you're happy with it, that's the main thing. I know. I've just got dipoles up for 20, 40, and 80, and they're making the trip along with my 80 meter loop, and they're definitely making the trip. I'm getting contacts all over, but still, like, I'd like to try something a little different, and like I said, this tri-bander beam, I think it'd be a good little homage to the Silent Key when I get it back up and transmitting. So have yourself a great weekend there, Paul, and thanks for the check-in. Up next we have Jean-Claude, VE9JCT. Come on in, Jean-Claude, with any comments from the net.
Yeah, very good evening to you, Don, and all on net. Yeah. Oh, I almost missed the net again. Yeah, we usually go out on Friday night, so yeah. By the time I sit down and watch the news and so on and so forth, oops, it's 8:30 or about. Anyway, yeah, I just joined in when you were talking to. I think you were talking to PIN there in Edmonton, yeah. Bert, yeah. And, yeah, well, as far as the topic for tonight, I don't really have a dream, and, all I would like to have and dream about is the space. The space that I can put whatever I want, yeah. Yeah, my first house, well, I had the space over there. Here, I don't have much space. And, yeah, I have an end-fed antenna right now, and I'm right on the line. Everywhere I go, I'm on borderline, yeah, all around me. And used to run a G5 RV, same thing. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I would start with space, and then I'm sure I would figure out something. Aye. And just a heads up for whoever is in the mountain area, Shediac, 9 o'clock tonight, we have a net on the SBR repeater. In Shediac here, 147225 plus, and I'll try to link to SHM, and also which is linked to Fundy. So anyway, we'll try that at 9 o'clock tonight. Anyway, 7-3 all around from Shediac, and I'll turn it back to you, Don, from V9JCT.
V9JCT, V9ZP. All right, Jean-Claude, good on everything there. Hey, what you should do is maybe a remote situation could be in the works down the road there. Hi. Buy an acre or two of cleared land, and then you can put up a couple of towers and put power to the land, and there you go. You've got a remote operation there. Anyways, I know that's going to be probably a lottery situation there. That would be me, anyways. I'd be looking for the lottery to do something like that. Thanks a lot for the check-in there, Jean-Claude, and fine job there in Shediac, and have a great weekend, sir. And Jean-Claude was at the bottom of that list. So we are looking for more check-ins to the Triple F net tonight. This is Victor Echo 9 Zulu Papa. The name is Don in Russellgornish, New Brunswick. Anyone, anywhere, looking to check into tonight. The topic of discussion is what would be your dream antenna. And with that being said, we'll take a short standby here and see what we can catch with that line being out there. So any check-ins, please come now.
V9 OR.
Victor Echo 9, Victor India Charlie.
All right, we got a couple more there. We'll start with Charles there, VE9OR. Come on in, Charles, with any comments for the net.
Well, Don, everybody on there, this is V9OR. My battery's about to die, so I can't hold it there, but I wish everybody all the best, and take care, V9OR.
All right, Charles, good on that, man. You have a great weekend, sir, and thanks for checking in there. Good job. Missed you on the analog side there, but low battery will do that to you. All right, next on the list we have Reno, VE9 VIC. Come on in, Reno, with any comments for the net.
Good evening, Don. Well, not much here. We had a little bit of rain today, and at the end of the day we had sunshine, so it was nice. For antenna, what would I say? I'd like to get to try, what about a Yagi on 80 meter? Would be fun. Back to you, Don.
VE9 VIC, VE9 ZP. All right, Reno, yeah, you would definitely need a little chunk of real estate for that big baby. Oh man, that's like that fellow over in England, Golf Zero Echo Victor Yankee, Dave. He's got quite the Yagi for 80 meters, I must say. Mind you, he's got the crane to get it up there too. And at about 1,000 pounds of weight, he definitely needs the crane. Boy, oh boy, you know, that is really, I think a lot of people's dream would be to have an 80 meter antenna like that. Then you definitely get out and be heard. For sure. Well, thanks a lot for the check-in there, Reno. Have yourself a great weekend there, sir. Good to hear you again. Reno is at the bottom of that list. So we'll be taking more check-ins here to the Triple F net. The name is Don, Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa, and I'm located in Russellgornish, New Brunswick. So any more check-ins for the Triple F net, please come now.
Victor Echo 1, Zulu X-ray.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima.
All right. We'll go with Victor Echo 1, Zulu X-ray. Come on in with any comments from the net.
V9 Zulu Papa from the 1 Zulu X-ray. Very good evening, Don. Very good evening to everybody on frequency there. Beautiful evening in Two Islands here. And my dream antenna. Well, back in the late 70s and 80s, I used to have a KLM, a KT34XA. And it was a multi-band, and the boom on that was 36 feet long. I used to set about 55 feet in the air, and I've used that for quite a few years. I used to put a Hammond 2KW amplifier on it, and man, did that thing work good. And I took all that down here a few years ago, and I put up another one here. It's a smaller KLM. It's 16 feet long, 4 driven elements. Haven't used it much in the last few years, but the bands are coming back, so it's a tip-over self-supporting tower, and the router sits right at the bottom there, so if I have any problem with it, I usually just flop it out and back in there. And it works pretty good, but it didn't work as good as the KLM XA I had there, so it worked really good. Of course, the bands were really hopping back then. Thanks for checking us in there, Don, and have a good evening. V9 Zulu Papa from the 1 Zulu X-ray.
V1 Zulu X-ray, V9 Zulu Papa. All right, Brett, good on everything there. Holy macaroni, that sounds like that would be a nice little system there, my friend. All right, thanks for the check-in there, Brett. And do have yourself a great weekend, sir. Stay safe. And next on the list, we have VE1 JBL. Come on in, Jim, with any comments from the net.
V9 ZB from VE1 JBL. Good evening, Don, and everybody on frequency, and Brad before me there. Not too much to go on about here, except we have a lot of ticks in the yard here this year. My goodness, we've had just a overwhelming amount of ticks. But anyway, I don't know if it's because of the mild winter we had or not there, but we've had our share in the air here this year, so we got to be very careful when we let the dogs, the cats, and ourselves out. We got to check ourselves every night there, so it's been bad down here in Nova Scotia anyway, so just to let everybody know they're out in strong forces this year. Antennas, well, I used to have a tower at one time, Don, and all I had was a 3-element 10, 15, 20-meter beam on it. And that got me everywhere as I wanted to go. So I don't have it anymore. It would be nice if the money was no auction and everything. It would be nice to have another tower out here at the cabin. It was in Amherst when I had that before. And then I had to take it all down and never put it back up here again. So, yeah, that would be the dream antenna. It would be to put another nice tower up and another, at least a 3-element beam. Those log periodics are really nice there too, with all kinds of HF beams out there, but even just a 3 would be satisfied with that. But I had a lot of contacts with that one, and I really enjoyed it, that's for sure. So that would be it for here. All I have right now is verticals and a G5RV for HF. But anyways, yeah, that would be the dream antenna if we were ever going that route again. Anyways, that's it from here, Don. Have yourself a great net there. We've been listening along here, so 7-3. Talk to you later on there. VE9 Zulu Papa with the Friday Night Fusion Net. This is Victor Echo 1 Juliet Bravo Lima, Jim Oak English Bridge 7-3.
VE1 JBL, VE9 ZP. All right, Jim. Good on all that, man. Yeah, you never know. You never know. It could happen again. Just, you know, things have a really strange way of working, so that's my motto anyways, never say die. And with that, Jim, have a great weekend there, sir, and thanks a lot for checking in here. Jim was at the bottom of that list, so we're still looking for more check-ins. more check-ins to the Friday night Fredericton Fusion Net, or the Triple F Net. My name is Don, Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa, your net controller, and I'm located in Russagornish, New Brunswick. So any more check-ins anywhere on the planet, come on in.
Victor Echo 9, Lima Echo November.
Alright, we got one more there. Victor Echo 9, Lima Echo November. Len, come on in, Len, with any comments from the net.
Yeah, good evening to you there, Don, and everybody on frequency. I just missed all that. John Claude, just talking to John Claude there a few minutes ago, and he says, oh, geez, I'm going to go back to the net. So I said, oh, geez, I forgot all about it. So there you go. So not too much else to report. I played in the shed this afternoon, made some brackets to hold my drills in place and out of the way off my workbench. So I did that and made a shelf there so I can put my chargers on there and plug them into the outlet. So that was my project today. So I got that all done, and it looks neater than what it used to be. So there you go. So outside of that, not too much else to report from here. So we'll say 7-3s all around. Everybody have a good weekend. And back to you there, Don. Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa. Victor Echo 9, Lima Echo November. We're clear, 7-3.
VE9 LEN, VE9 ZP. Good on everything there, Len. One thing though, my friend, you didn't comment on the topic of discussion, and that would be, what would be your dream antenna? So any thoughts on that there? Back to you there, Len.
Oh, I that's why I didn't answer that, because I didn't know what was the subject for tonight. So dream antenna. Be nice to have a tower and have a beam, I guess. So I never had a tower. Well, I had one there. It's just a small tower, and it was only 30 feet high. So where I'm at there now, I'm in a duplex, and I don't want to create too many waves there. I have to keep a low profile, so I don't want my neighbors to start complaining. So it'd be nice to have a big beam on top of a big tower, tall tower, and makes all kinds of contact. But I'm quite satisfied. I got a end-fed 40 meter. It's good for 6 bands, and I got a 20 meter attic dipole. I use that, and I got a diamond vertical, 23 feet long. So with all 3 of those, I'm quite satisfied. So anyway, I've only got 100 watts, so can't afford a big amplifier like everybody else there. So that's about it from my location. So back to you, Don. Victor Echo 9, Lima Echo November.
Echo 9, Lima Echo November, Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa. Fine on everything there, Len. Yeah, lots of times when space is at a premium, it's a little tough to do things, but a little ingenuity, and you can usually get things accomplished. And hey, good on everything there on the antennas. There sounds like you've got a pretty good system there, pretty good setup. And I know with me, I've just got 100 watts as well. I can't afford these big toasters. So, all right, Len. Thanks a lot for the check-in there, sir. And have yourself a great weekend and stay safe. All right, Len was at the bottom of that list. So we are still looking for more check-ins. More check-ins to the Triple F Net tonight. The topic of discussion: what would be your dream antenna? And this is Victor Echo 9 Zulu Papa. The name is Don in Russagornish, and I'm your net controller. So, with that being said, any more check-ins, anywhere, any place on the planet, please come now.
VE3, Victor Papa Delta.
Right. There. That's it. VE3, Victor Papa Delta. Come on in, Ed, with any comments for the net.
Well, yeah, okay. I guess the name here is Tom. Unfortunately, Ed is a silent key, and I retained the call. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is there to answer your question regarding antennas. What I would enjoy having, because real estate and the space and the rest of it, I would love to build or come across a rotatable screwdriver antenna. There you go. One antenna that you can tune horizontally and be done with it. There you go, making life a little easier to operate 8HF and not have something that is, I don't know, massive in size. As long as it performs well, I'd be happy with that. Anyway, I'll turn it back to you. Thanks for being there tonight. And 73 from Sudbury, VE3, Victor Papa Delta. Tom here in Sudbury.
VE3, Victor Papa Delta, VE9, Zulu Papa. Good on everything there, Tom. My apologies, sir, about the mix-up in the name there. Won't happen again. And, yeah, the only thing is, with mechanicals like that, with antennas, I find it tends to be a bit of a weaker point. So if you get something that's moving all the time, like every time you change bands, you run the risk of having that break down. I guess that's the beauty about the dipoles, tuned dipoles, is that you don't have anything mechanical. That's just like with the, what is that again now? The Step IR, I think it is. It's either Step IR, or the Optogene. One of them has the little motors. I think it's a Step IR, and it'll tune for the different bands. And in our climate with winters and everything, you get a little bit of ice in there and a little bit of freezing rain. And I don't know. That wouldn't. I don't know how long it would last, but definitely, if you could weatherproof something to the nth degree, it would definitely be a good idea there, sir. Anyways, have a great weekend there, Tom. Appreciate the check-in, sir, and do stay safe. And Tom is at the bottom of that list. So we are looking for more check-ins to the Triple F Net tonight. The topic of discussion: what would be your dream antenna? And this is Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa Don in Rosagornish. And any more check-ins, please come now. That's pretty quiet out there, folks. We'll do a second call up for any more check-ins to the Triple F Net. This is Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa. The name is Don in Rosagornish. And the topic of the evening is, what would be your dream antenna? So this is round number 2 for any more check-ins. Any more check-ins across the planet. Please come now. Strike 2. We're going for the third pitch there, folks. This is going to be the last chance for this Friday, May the 7th, to check in to the Triple F Net. with myself, Don, BE9ZP, as your net controller. The topic of the evening, once again, what would be your dream antenna? And anybody, anywhere across the planet, last chance for checking into the Triple F Net tonight. Well, with that silence, excuse me, with that silence, I would say that she's a done deal for tonight. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking in tonight. Without you, it wouldn't be a very good net. So, all 15 of you, have yourselves a really great weekend. Hope everybody stays safe, and if you can get the jab, get the jab. So, 730 on frequency, and this is Victor Echo 9 Zulu Papa, officially closing the Triple F Net for this Friday, May the 7th, 2021. And we'll get you back here, same bat time, same bat channel, next Friday. 730 all.